Hi guys, welcome back to Loya the Fashion Queen. Today's video is the first episode in a new series where we break down the personal style of the most iconic women of the moment. And what better way to start than with Hailey Bieber? From model off-duty looks to quiet luxury elegance, Hailey has built a wardrobe that feels both aspirational and wearable. In this video, we'll look at how her style evolved over the years, what her closet staples are, how she dresses for different occasions, and I'll show you how to recreate her vibe with pieces you probably already own. Hailey Bieber isn't just stylish, she's culturally stylish. She's not following trends, she's defining them. One airport photo of her in an oversized blazer and loafers, and suddenly everyone's trying to find a dupe. One slicked-back bun selfie, and now every tutorial on TikTok is about achieving that clean girl look. What sets her apart is that she makes high fashion feel wearable. She'll pair designer heels with vintage jeans, or throw a baseball cap on with an expensive trench, and somehow it never looks mismatched. It just works. Hailey's become the reference point for minimal, model off-duty fashion that still feels elevated. She knows her angles, she knows her aesthetic, and she sticks to it, without being boring. That's why she's become a modern-day style icon. So let's go back a little and look at how Hailey went from edgy streetwear girl to modern-day fashion muse. In the early days of her fame, Hailey's style was heavily influenced by edgy streetwear. Think oversized hoodies, denim shorts, fishnet tights, chokers, flannels tied around the waist, and heavy-duty boots. It was grunge-inspired and playful, very Tumblr era. She leaned into bold makeup, glossy lips, and occasionally even a platinum blonde moment. You could really see the influence of skate culture and hip-hop on her looks. At that point, her style felt experimental, as if she was still figuring out what truly represented her. She played with trends, tried out bold statements, and wasn't afraid to take risks. Things really started to shift around 2018, especially after she got engaged to Justin. Her style began maturing. She moved away from teenage grunge and leaned into structured tailoring, minimal basics, and polished silhouettes. Oversized blazers became a signature. The color palette narrowed down to neutrals, black, white, beige, and muted tones. She started wearing more monochrome outfits, leather trousers, minimalist crop tops, and sleek outerwear. You could feel the Dani Michelle styling influence coming in here. Everything began to look curated, effortless but intentional. She was still doing sneakers and baseball caps, but now pairing them with trench coats and gold hoops instead of ripped denim and graphic tees. Today, Hailey's fashion is all about understated luxury. She embodies the quiet luxury and clean girl aesthetic, but makes it feel edgy and personal. She loves brands like The Row, Bottega Veneta, Saint Laurent, and Wardrobe NYC, but also incorporates accessible pieces from Levi's or vintage shops. The cool thing about her current style is that it's never overdone. Her looks are clean, minimalist, and confident. It's all about fit, structure, and that tiny bit of masculine energy, like wearing an oversized suit with a tiny bralette or pairing boxy jeans with kitten heels. If I had to describe Hailey's closet in 3 words, I'd say oversized, neutral, tailored. She loves a structured blazer, usually oversized, sometimes even borrowed from the boys. You'll almost always catch her in something black, beige, or white. She's rarely wearing bright colors, and when she does, it's usually denim blue or a bold red for a statement. Her go-to pieces include white tanks and fitted basics, long wool coats in winter, baggy jeans or tailored trousers, sleek leather jackets, and shoes that are either super casual, like sneakers and loafers, or sharp, like a pointed heel. And the accessories? Always minimal. Think small shoulder bags, clean gold hoops, black sunglasses, and sometimes a baseball cap to top it off. Everything feels cohesive, but never repetitive. She keeps it interesting with texture and silhouette. Let's talk about Hailey's beauty vibe, because honestly, it's just as recognizable as her wardrobe. She's become the face of the clean girl aesthetic. Her skin always looks glowy, like she's just had a facial. No cakey foundation, no over-contouring. Just that soft, lit-from-within glow. She usually keeps things minimal. Maybe a tinted moisturizer or skin tint, some bronzy blush on the cheeks, a bit of highlighter on the high points, and that's it. Her brows are always brushed up, lashes soft and fluttery, not heavy, and her lips? Always glossy, usually in a nude tone, sometimes lined for a bit of definition. When it comes to hair, you'll either see it slicked back into a bun, tucked neatly behind her ears, or twisted up with a claw clip. And it always looks so fresh and put together, even if she's just in sweats and a hoodie. She's mastered that "I didn't try, but I definitely did" kind of look. When it comes to daytime looks, Hailey's mastered the formula of looking cool without trying too hard. Most of the time, she keeps it casual. Jeans or biker shorts, a simple top, and something oversized thrown on top. You'll often see her in a big coat or blazer that instantly elevates the whole outfit. Then she adds something like sneakers, chunky loafers, maybe a baseball cap, and it's done. What makes her daywear so good is how balanced it is. There's always a play between something structured and something soft. Nothing screams for attention, but every piece feels intentional. It's minimalism, but it still has personality. And the best part? These outfits actually feel wearable. Like you could walk out your door right now and look just as polished. When the sun goes down, Hailey's style gets a little sleeker, a little bolder, but still stays true to that minimalist, less is more mindset. For a night out, she gravitates towards sharp tailoring, dark tones, and clean silhouettes. You'll often see her in a little black dress, nothing too busy, just a great fit, great shoes, and maybe a statement coat. She doesn't over-accessorize. Sometimes it's just slicked back hair, glowing skin, and a strong heel. Other times, she'll add drama with texture, like leather, silk, or a structured piece that makes a quiet statement. Her going out looks always feel confident. Not flashy or loud, just powerful and polished. She gives off the energy of someone who knows she looks good and doesn't need to prove it. Now let's talk red carpet, because Hailey's approach here is just as thoughtful. She's not the type to wear something purely for shock value. Her gowns are sculptural, minimal, and elegant, with an edge. She gravitates toward clean silhouettes, column dresses, strapless cuts, backless gowns, with tiny but powerful details. Maybe it's an exaggerated sleeve, a subtle cutout, or a dramatic neckline. And she often sticks to a muted palette: black, white, cream, or a soft metallic. Hair is usually pulled back, makeup dewy and refined. It's never overdone. That's part of her red carpet magic. She lets the dress speak and she never competes with it. Her red carpet presence is proof that simplicity can be bold when done right. She brings the same energy she has in her street style: quiet, strong, unforgettable. When Hailey's off-duty for real, on vacation or at a festival, you see a softer, more playful version of her style. Still minimal, still put together, but with a little more texture and fun. She tends to go breezy and relaxed, nothing too tight or fussy. Think easy silhouettes, natural fabrics, and a bit of movement. There's often a little boho twist in her festival looks, but she never goes full Coachella cliché. It's more about the attitude, Cool, unfazed, like she didn't plan too hard but still looks amazing. On vacation, she embraces comfort and lightness. Her pieces feel a bit undone, maybe oversized or sun-faded, but always intentional. The vibe is, I'm stylish, but I'm also on holiday. So we're keeping it simple, effortless, and photogenic. Now, let's be real. Not all of us are shopping at the Row or Bottega. But the good news is, Hailey's style is super easy to replicate on a budget. For blazers and coats, Zara and Mango have tons of great options that feel expensive without being expensive. If you're looking for crisp white tees or fitted basics, Uniqlo and Weekday are my go-tos. They nail the Hailey vibe: clean, simple, and flattering. You can find chunky loafers or structured boots at places like Charles & Keith or in other stores. And for accessories, you really don't have to spend much. Minimal gold hoops, sleek sunglasses, and classic bags are everywhere from H&M to Etsy. The trick is focusing on shape and color. If the piece fits well and feels elevated, you're halfway there. If you want to recreate Hailey's style, it's not about copying exact pieces. It's more about capturing the vibe. Start by simplifying. Stick to clean lines, good tailoring, and neutral colors. Think in contrasts, structured with soft, oversized with fitted. Don't overload your outfit with accessories or patterns. One strong silhouette is enough. Then layer intentionally. A coat or blazer can elevate even the most basic look. And the details? Keep them subtle. A pair of gold hoops, a sleek bag, maybe sunglasses. That's really all you need. And remember, her style is all about confidence. There's always this calm, assured energy in how she wears her clothes. It's not showy, it's just cool. So whatever you're wearing, own it. That's the real secret. As I show you some looks inspired by Hailey's style, pay attention to the energy of the outfits more than the items themselves. It's about balance. Every look has a kind of quiet intention behind it. Some combinations feel laid back and effortless, perfect for running errands or grabbing coffee. Others are a bit sharper, like something she'd wear to dinner or a casual event. There's a sleekness to it all, but never too polished, never too posed. You'll notice how each outfit plays with volume and fit. Some are oversized and cozy, while others are sculpted and clean. The common thread? They're all rooted in simplicity. Hailey's looks always let the person shine through the clothes, not the other way around. So as you're watching, imagine how you could adapt these combinations to your own wardrobe, your own lifestyle. That's the fun part. So that's Hailey Bieber's style story. From edgy streetwear teen to minimalist muse and quiet luxury icon. What I love most is that her fashion feels wearable. She doesn't dress to impress. She dresses to express this calm, confident version of herself. It's tailored, it's thoughtful, and it's kind of timeless, even though it's so current. I hope this gave you some inspiration, whether you're refreshing your wardrobe or just want to channel that Hailey energy in your own way. Let me know in the comments which outfit was your favorite or who you want me to cover next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who's just as obsessed with Hailey's look as we are. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.